Check my hair. It just laid. Yes, honey. My teeth. It's my teeth. Hey y'all, do you love me? Are you riding? And you never. I'm just kidding. Hello there, beautiful people out there. It's me again. So it's Tuesday. So what? Let's Talk Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I love Let's Talk Tuesdays. I need to be doing these more often. So I'm gonna try to do these twice a month. Can I do it? I think I can. We shall see. So if there's not Motherhood Monday on that Monday, then there's more than likely a Let's Talk Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. So in today's video, we're going to talk about sorority life. So I did a video about sorority life last year, and you guys have been sending me emails and DMs and comments and stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you so much, because I don't know, I felt led to talk about that, but I didn't know there were so many people that were wondering or inquiring, or people sharing their experiences and all that good stuff. So I really appreciate that, because I've been getting a lot of emails and DMs, and they're pretty much like the same questions and stuff like that. I'm going to try to like intertwine those together to hopefully, you know, so hopefully I can answer your question in this video. If you have any other questions or concerns and you want me to do another video about that, let me know down below and I will be glad to do that for you. So without any further ado, let's get it. So if you haven't checked out the first video, I will link it here or be in the description box, so definitely check it on now, and maybe I answered your question in that video. If you guys can't see or you guys don't know, yes, I'm a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, initiated in the spring of 2010. Oh gosh, 10 years is approaching. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe it's been almost 10 years. Like, that is crazy. I'm getting seasoned up in this mug. No, I'm just kidding. I was initiated in 2010 and I joined a graduate chapter in 2012. So I've been a part of my graduate chapter for 6 years and I love it. Now, just like life has its ups and downs, but for the most part, more ups and then downs, and I love it. So is sorority life worth it? Yes. I would say yes, it is. And I think what I love most about it is the relationships and friendships that you build within a sorority. I met some amazing friends because of Alpha Kappa Alpha, and also not even just within my sorority, but I've also met a lot of amazing women in other sororities. It's just amazing how it connects you to people all over. You know, you are initiated with your line sisters, or you know, you're a part of a chapter on your campus when you have older, you know, people that came before you or people that came after you. But then outside of that, you have other sorors that were initiated at different colleges, different semesters or whatever, and you guys build this bond all because of your sorority. So I love that, because I mean, I've met some great friends that I'm still friends with to this day that are within my sorority or outside of my sorority. My best friend, you guys don't know my best friend, she's a Delta, and people be like, well, how are y'all still best friends if y'all in different sororities? Because we're best friends before the sorority stuff. So no, we didn't let the letters break our friendship. That's what it is, you know. Also, like, even within my graduate chapter, I mean, you have sorors that are in their 70s, their 80s, and they are like mad cool. You know, they look out for you. Like, I mean, it's just amazing. I just love it. I love the connections, because you know, there could be a soror that's working in the field that you just got your degree in, and she may be working at an agency that has a job opening and could hook you up because y'all are sorors. You know, like, you just never know. There could be a soror who has an Alpha as a brother, a Kappa as a brother, and he might be single, rich, and all that, and he may be looking for AKA, and then boom, y'all married. So you just never know. Like, you just never know. You just never know how things are just going to like kind of come together because of your sororities. But on the flip side, I mean, there are going to be sorors that like you. There are gonna be sorors that don't like you, or they don't care for you. I mean, it's part of life. I mean, there are a lot of females, and you know, with a lot of females, you have the petty ones, you have the drama-filled ones, and they're just gonna be some that just not gonna like you. You're gonna have sorority members that aren't gonna like you. You're gonna have line sisters that are not gonna like you. You're gonna have bigs that are not gonna like you. You're gonna have graduate advisors that's not gonna like you. But in the end of the day, it's bigger than that. You know, the point of the matter is to be of service to your community. So if you can look past that and look past the pettiness, then it is worth it. A few of you guys have been asking like how to go about, you know, sharing your interests or expressing your interests in a sorority, and I would say do it, but to your discretion. Write it down. Discretion. Memorize it. Let it meditate. Use it. I would share my interest to somebody. However, don't go to that person sharing your whole life story, how you've always dreamed about being a member, blase blase, because in the end of the day, more than likely they don't care. You know, like there's some that don't mind hearing your life story and want to hear, you know, why this and that, but you have some that just don't care, you know. Like, I mean, that's the reality. Some just don't care. Just go, you know, say, hey, you know, I enjoy what you guys have been doing. I like what you guys are doing in the community, blase blase. You know, I have an interest of becoming a member, blase blase. From that point, however it goes, it goes. Like I said, some care, some don't. Go with humility. You know, don't go trying to like be somebody that you're not, or, you know, do the absolute most. Because from that, you know, that member can go tell the rest of the other members when it comes to voting time, they'll be like, nah. So just use discretion, go with humility, pray about it first. In some cases, you don't even have to approach anybody, but you want to just set the bar high for yourself. In that case, if you don't approach anybody, when they see you on campus, they see you doing this, you're great, you got a good GPA, or you're doing amazing things on campus, your work will speak for itself. To me, I feel like it's good to share that you're interested. I have a friend that I went to high school with, and we ended up going to the same college. She graduated a year before me, and we ended up going to the same college. So when I found out that she crossed, you know, I just slid in her DMs, and I was kidding. I didn't have an Instagram then, but you know, I did, you know, share my interest to her and just left it at that. Like, I didn't go into great detail, you know, I didn't give a life story or whatever. I just said, you know, hey, da 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 da. So, but I said, and I just left it at that. I just left it at that, left it in God's hand. So fast forward, you know, I ended up becoming a member, and it's crazy because we're the same line number, and she crossed the year before me, and we ended up being the same number. So I'm her baby. Like, oh my God, we went to high school together, we went to the same college, and now we're the same. And now we're the same number. So it was like, it was just like meant to be. But yeah, don't kiss ASS, you know, don't be going up to them like, yeah, I can do this, and don't learn from me. Take it from me. So I know some of you guys are about to go to college. Congratulations. And I know in your heart that you already know what sorority you want to go with and everything. You want to see them around campus and stuff like that. If you are interested, because every college does their initiation differently, like when they, you know, have their interest meetings and stuff like that. So in the meantime, do your research. So just do your research, you know, learn your history and everything. What I would suggest is go to events. That's all. Just go to events. If you see that the SUOs are having an event about tea or something like that, go. Just go. Or if you see the AKAs having game night, go. Yeah. I feel like from a manifestation perspective, you want to see yourself in that situation, even if you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's like faith. Just to speak positivity in your life, you want to see yourself as though you are. You know what I'm saying? Mustard seed faith. So go to events. That's all I'm going to say. So I honestly think it's worth it. Discretion. Use discretion. You know, share your interests with somebody that you trust or that you feel comfortable with. Even if you don't know anybody, that goes to my last point. Show up to events and you should be good. So with that being said, if you have any more questions or comments and concerns, you can definitely leave them down below, or you can send me emails or whatever floats your boat, honey. Do it. But this is just speaking in general. Like some people in the previous video were asking, does this happen with other sororities and stuff like that? And mostly I was kind of referring to Alpha Kappa Alpha, but you can definitely do your research to find specifically what your sorority is looking for, or you know what they are about and everything. In the end of the day, you have to go the route that your heart is telling you to go on. But I was just speaking more so from an Alpha Kappa Alpha standpoint. So in this video, it was kind of like a general thing, because in the end of the day, you know, they're probably gonna say the same thing anyway. But like I said, definitely do your research, you know, talk to family members, cousins, whoever, to get more information, and just follow your heart. You know, don't be going back and forth and stuff like that. Follow your heart, do it for the right reasons, remain humble, and just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to fit into the stereotypes, especially if you don't meet the stereotype, honey. Just be humble, do what you love, and enjoy it, make the best of it. All right, so I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Peace. So pertaining to it being worth it, it is worth it, but I'll tell you, it is expensive, not cheap. Man, when January comes around and them dues are due, whew, you know what they should do? I think they should start allowing the dues to be due around tax time, just so that way they know people got it. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's money, y'all, especially every year. Grad chapter, you have to pay them due. Y'all should definitely look into that, making them due, making them due around tax time. Okay.